Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to quickly run through the home fragrance stuff that I got through for the month of March 2022. Bear with me. I'm using new prescription glasses. I officially had to get progressives. So for any of you watching who have them, I'm sure you'll understand that the getting used to them is not easy. When I look straight ahead, I see something. When I look down, it's a different prescription. It's a lot. So this is my first time filming while wearing these. I was half tempted just to wear my old ones, but I just need to push through because I'm never going to get used to these if I don't keep wearing them. So bear with me on that. There is not a ton in here because, as I've mentioned recently, I was away from home for almost a week, so that, and I did take some stuff with me, and I'll talk about that as we get in, but I've been busy. And yeah, just not getting through as much as I usually do. So instead of having a two-part home fragrance empties for March, we're just going to talk about everything here. And I suspect for April, I will absolutely have to go back to at least a two-part home fragrance because I have a lot of stuff that I want to use. For those of you who watched my spring summer melting basket, you'll understand. Yeah, so let's just jump in. I think I mixed jump in with dive right in. Sorry guys. I also am going to apologize for my nails. They're a hot mess, so bear with me. Okie dokie, let's talk candles first. This is actually not what was in here. I reused this beautiful jar. In fact, I might continue to use it. What was in this jar was actually Bath & Body Works Pink Watermelon. Yeah, so I purchased my first pink watermelon candle last summer, I want to say, and I think I got two, burned one and then chunked up the other one. So the other pink watermelon jar I have is actually full of wax as well, and then the stuff that didn't fit I put in this. I don't have the scent notes in front of me for the pink watermelon, but pink watermelon, the candle from BBW, is now probably my favorite watermelon fragrance in recent years. It is amazing. It is strong. It is sweet. It is artificial candy watermelon, which is just all of the things that I want. I know some people don't dig the ultra sweet or artificial type fruit fragrances. I am totally fine with them because I love candied fruit fragrances. Love that. I still have, like I said, a jar full of that wax, and let me tell you, it is strong. It performs. I put a big old hunk of the wax in all of my living room warmers, and holy cow, strong, just amazing. So I do have that backup. I would love some more, and I almost pulled the trigger. Was it last weekend, the $13.95 candle sale? I think it was $12.95 in the States. And I think I mentioned this recently in a video as well, I just couldn't justify paying like $100 with shipping and tax to get 6 candles. It just seemed crazy to me, especially candles that I know won't perform the greatest. So yeah, I don't know. I would love to get some more of that scent. I'm just really struggling with price right now. While I was house sitting, I did take 2 candles with me. This is one of them, the Land of Sweets Blueberry Sugar. I had intended on always keeping this candle in my collection and not actually burning it, but I've gotten to the point where it's like, you know, use up the old stuff if you want to buy new stuff. Scent notes here: sweet blueberries, brown sugar, graham cracker crust. I've never gotten graham cracker crust from this, but it's definitely a sweet artificial blueberry. I will say I'm kind of over this scent. I was crazy about it at first, but if I'm gonna pick a sweet candied blueberry scent, I want Scentsy's Blueberry Rush. So this was fine. I mean, super thick wicks, not bad for sooting, so that's a good thing. I ended up finishing this candle. I brought it home to finish it. I didn't finish it the week I was away, but yeah, it was fine. Performance was okay, which, I mean, better than I can say for most BBW candles when burning, but yeah, I think I'm actually over that scent. I did love that packaging though, and that is part of why I wanted to keep that jar, but I don't know. We'll see what I decide. The other candle I took with me the week I was away was my last single wick. And this one is Strawberry Pound Cake. I don't think the single wicks have notes on the bottom. You can see that this one burned kind of wonky. These single wicks, I really struggle to get them to pool out, especially in colder weather. This was such an interesting candle. I didn't get any strawberry from it when it was burning. Like right now on cold, I mean, it smells gross because it's burnt, but on cold, it's like, okay, yeah, that's Strawberry Pound Cake. But when it was burning, when I was away and back home, because again, I ended up finishing this one at home, I got, basically what I smelled from this was Vanilla Bean, the Bath & Body Works Vanilla Bean candle. It's weird, but when it was burning, I didn't really get any strawberry, and I don't know if it's just because it's a single wick, so there was less wax, but that's just fine. While I was warming the Bath & Body Works Pink Lemonade, I was also warming Watermelon Tangerine from Scentsy because the house that I was staying in when I was house sitting in March, actually, it's an old friend of mine, and she has purchased Scentsy from me, and she was warming Watermelon Tangerine in her home while I was there, and holy powerhouse. It was wild. Like, I swear, her entire house smelled like this, which blew me away because I've never really gotten that sort of performance from this scent, but I love this scent. It's another sweet candy watermelon scent. I don't really get tangerine per se, but there is something else in it. Yeah, so the entire time I was house sitting, I was like, man, when I get home, I'm going to warm this because I want to see if I can get that same performance. And I'm sure her bar was quite old because I remember her purchasing it and it was a long time ago. So I think it had cured a lot. So I warmed this when I got home and it was okay. It had cured a little bit, but it definitely didn't perform in my home, which my place is tiny. Compared to her home, which is a pretty good sized home. So it's just very interesting. I will probably continue to buy Watermelon Tangerine and just let it cure before I use it, because I do think it performed better this time than in recent warmings, or in older, like previous warmings, like last year or the year before, because Watermelon Tangerine, I think this is the third summer that it will have been out. Don't quote me, but I believe so. I warmed another bar of Pink Sugarberry Mint. I tried this when it first came out. I was so psyched for this because the scent notes made me think it was going to be like pink haze, sort of pink cotton candy-ish. And a lot of people, when they hauled this on YouTube, said that they didn't really get the mint. So I thought, great, I'll try it. And then I got it and I was kind of on the fence about it, but I wanted to give it another try this year because it did come back and people just love this fragrance. Yeah, I don't know. There is something in this that bugs me, and I think it's the mint. I probably won't repurchase that. I did want to give it another try because it's like, why does everybody love this so much and why do I not love it? But it is what it is. From the Valentine's collection, it's love. Here's the thing. This is amazing. It's wonderful. It's fruity, sweet candy. It's straight up jelly beans to me. Every time I open it, it smells like opening a fresh bag of jelly beans. So I do really like it, but I put it in my club because I just assumed I would be obsessed with this scent. I do really like it. I would almost say that I love it, but when I looked at my club and what I have in there, it's mostly, well, not mostly, but there's a lot of fruity candy type scents. I don't need another one. So when I smell this, and then I think about, you know, my beloved Pink Haze, Blueberry Rush, Angel, all of those, I can let this one go. Because yes, I do really enjoy it, but I don't need all of the sweet, fruity candy scents. I would love to be able to do that, but I'll never get through my stash if I keep purchasing things just because I like them. So yeah. Speaking of which, Angel Experiment 624, I get solid performance from this, and it is one of the best fragrances of all time, in my opinion. It's sweet candy. I don't remember the notes in this, but I want to say it's like vanilla sugar, maybe pomegranate. I don't know. I don't care. I just love it. And you guys know that. Obsessed. Also just love that label. How cute. I've had this bad boy in my stash for a while, so it was time to warm it. Are we going to focus? Probably not. That's okay. It's Luscious Lemon from Bring Back My Bar. I've had this in my stash for a while, so I figured it was time to warm it. And man, oh man, this is amazing. This is like my beloved lemon sorbet, but with like a creaminess to it that I don't get from lemon sorbet. It's sweet, tangy lemon with some sugar and just something else. This reminds me of like a lemon bar. It was really good. If this came back, I would probably get some. I quite enjoyed it. I think that was the only bar I had. I'm quite sure that I added that to my club during a Bring Back My Bar event and probably removed it before I even smelled it. I don't know. Speaking of another one that I have recently taken out of my club, Banana Berry. And you can tell by this label that this is an older one, and by the discoloration. I did take this out of my club, regrettably. Warming it right now. I love Banana Berry. It literally smells like a strawberry banana smoothie with vanilla in it. It's like Runts banana. Honestly, I get the banana Runts note probably first. And then there's like a sweetness. I don't know if I didn't know the title of this bar, I don't think I would know necessarily that it's strawberry and banana. But it is delicious and sweet and amazing. It just doesn't perform enough for me. And I've gotten to the point where it's like, you know, if I'm using an entire bar and I can still barely smell something, that's not really worth my money. So unfortunately, it had to go. I do have some in my stash that I'll continue to use up, and that'll be it. So that's all. That's a pretty, I'm going to move you guys. Pretty small empties for me for an entire month. But as I said, I've been very busy and I haven't been home as much. So no real surprise there. I'm going to lift you up so you can see everything. And that is it. That is my home fragrance empties for March 2022. Not much there. This reminds me of like my OG days of filming home fragrance empties, where I would get through a few bars and a couple of candles every month. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. What have you been warming? What have you been burning? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you dig this sort of content, make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more, and hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss any upcoming uploads. Okay, guys, thanks again, and until next time, I hope you all have a wonderfully scented day. Bye.